Welcome to another episode of Get a Lake's Life. I'm your host, Jill Barr. Today we are at Demco Products in Spencer, and I am joined by Sam. Sam, I'm hoping you can tell our audience just a little bit about what Demco Products is and how you got there.
So Demco makes multiple different types of semi-truck trailers. We have our Spencer plant, which basically makes all our semi-truck trailers, and then our Boyden plant makes other type of products, but we mostly focus on the semi-truck line and head trailers. And so we got grain trailers and drop deck trailers and gondola trailers. So
can you share with our viewers just a little bit about what brought you to Demco Products, what initially encouraged you to apply and seek a job here, and then kind of what your journey has looked like through the time that you've worked here?
So right out of high school, I guess before that even, go back, while I was in high school, Spencer High School in town here, I toured here through some weld classes there. Really liked the place. It was local, so it basically started out as looking for a place right out of high school, and then I was going to go to college. So I worked here 3 months right out of high school. They actually gave me scholarship along with my college for welding. So I went to school for welding for a year at Iowa Lakes, and then came back here after that. Always had plans on kind of hitting the road as far as welding, but Demco kind of just, it fit. It was local. I liked the small town atmosphere. Didn't have to travel anymore with it. From there, I went from just welding on the main floor here, grain trailers, to across the road, still Demco, welding our aluminum grain trailers for about 5 years. And then those kind of slowed down, so I got brought back over here on the main weld floor for about a year, and then a spot opened up out in the fabrication for the team lead spot. I put my name in the hat for that, and I got it, and I've been out there for about a year now.
Tell me a little bit about your journey working with Demco Products.
So I've been here for a total of 2 months, actually.
2 months?
Very short time frame, but I came from a large corporation, so this is very, very different. I'm a design engineer here, so I went from a job where I did pretty much one job role the entire time, and now I'm constantly handed very many jars. I'll work with manufacturing, I'll work with the guys out on the floor. I see a lot more of the entire business here than I ever did at the large corporation, and that's something that I very much enjoy, and something I'm very excited about here.
Yeah, so it sounds like then you have a lot of variety in your position.
Yes.
You're exposed to many different areas.
Yep.
Would that possibly lead to or suggest different opportunities for advancement, either with your position or for other positions at Demco Products?
Yes, advancement's very much non-linear at this company because you just have so much involvement in so many different areas. You can literally go almost anywhere.
Yeah, so there's a lot of opportunities for the cross-training, which I think really makes a well-rounded workforce. Would you have any advice for somebody then coming from where another employer that you came from to Demco Products about getting a Lake's Life and moving down here?
Definitely don't be scared to branch out. I came from a role that was very much not design, and these guys took me up on that and said, hey, we see potential in you. We'll teach you what you need to know. They weren't scared at all for me not having a lot of experience in design engineering, and they looked at me and went, well, we can build off of what you already have and make you successful here. So definitely don't be scared to reach out even if you don't have the experience you think you need.
So is there something that might surprise the viewers about either Demco Products or about your job or your experience working with Demco?
Well, I will say right here, all the people is very sociable. They're willing to teach you. They're very patient. Mm-hmm. So that makes you feel more comfortable when you start in the job. They treat you like a home, you know. If you think about a job, it's like a second job, like a second home. So it's pretty nice to meet a lot of people like that way.
So Jody, tell me a little bit about how you came to Demco Products and kind of your journey as an employee at Demco Products.
Okay.
Well, me and my wife are from South Dakota, so we were trying to get closer to that and started looking for jobs up here and found this one in Spencer, Iowa that's designing trailers and stuff. So that's kind of what drew me into it. And then the small town atmosphere and the family atmosphere at work.
Work-life balance has really become very important, especially within the past year, and so that would be something that you would consider a huge benefit that Demco Products has for their staff.
Yeah, they're very family-oriented and friendly atmosphere at work. So,
do you have any advice for other people who may be outside of the state, kind of like you were, and looking for opportunities? Why would you relocate to Spencer, Iowa? What brings you to Northwest Iowa and get a Lakes life?
What really drew us to Spencer was the small town atmosphere. It's, it's a fairly small town, but you've got some big companies with Menards and Walmart and the lakes area and all the camping and fishing places and hunting places around. That's what really drew us to it. So, and it's a good place to raise your family.
I want to thank Jody and the other staff at Demco Products for sharing with us just a little bit about the welcoming work culture, what it takes to be an employee here, and the investment in the staff that they make here at Demco Products. For Get a Lakes Life, I'm Jill Barr.